Can you believe it? It's been 6 years since we were first blown away by the voice and charisma of Chris Daughtry.
Daughtry's awesome. Every time I see Chris Daughtry scrolling across the screen on my radio, I'm cranking it.
American Idol introduced us to this talented performer from North Carolina.
American Idol.
But Idol was only the beginning of the story. The Daughtry Band's first album became the fastest-selling debut in rock history, with songs like What About Now? Feels Like Tonight.
It's just one of those songs that gets to you. It's like powerful.
And Home. How do you follow up a number one album? You do it again. Leave This Town gave us No Surprise.
No surprise, I won't be here tomorrow.
And Life After You.
All that I'm after is a life full of laughter.
Great songs. And now Daughtry is on tour to celebrate the release of the new album, Break the Spell.
Ladies and gentlemen, Daughtry.
So tomorrow night, we get to sing along and applaud and dance and show how much we love this band when CHFI presents Daughtry at Massey Hall. But right now, we want you to meet Josh Steely, Brian Craddock, Josh Paul, Robin Diaz, and Chris Daughtry. Please welcome Daughtry to the 98.1 CHFI studios.
Indeed. How was that for an opening, an intro?
Quite an intro. I'm impressed, though.
That's, sorry, I got your mic wasn't on there. Sorry, say that again.
I was getting sick of myself there
Oh, come on.
What else about me? Tell me more about me.
It is Daughtry. Chris Daughtry and Brian Craddock here in the CHFI studios. Welcome back.
Thank you for having us, man.
It is so awesome to have you guys here with us. And you can also say hi to everybody online because we got cameras around the room. We are
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Shouldn't y'all be at work?
Oh, wait, they are.
Oh, they are at work.
So it's been a couple of years since you've been here in Toronto. The last time was with the Leave This Town tour. That was awesome, by the way.
Thank you very much.
We're so glad that you're back again. So let's be honest. You guys seem like one of the busiest groups out there these days. I mean, you've got the tour, you've got the new CD, you've got your families, you've got everything going on at the same time. Live appearances. Are you taking care of yourselves? Are you doing okay? I'm going to play like the mother of the band for a second. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating right?
The good news is we're just now getting. I mean, there for a while, it felt like we were out of work. we were at home and being family men, and we were like, man, are we going to tour at all on this record? We feel like we've been home
because
for
there was a lapse between.
Because the record released in November last year.
Yeah.
And we did a few one-offs, but we kept prolonging when the tour was going to start. So we're glad to be out, and we've been taking good care of ourselves, actually.
Good.
Working out a little too much.
Too much, really?
It becomes an obsession.
Oh, really? Okay, because every time I see you, on stage or doing a live show, you got the shirts on and you're ripped. You're ripped.
Well, it's smoke and mirrors. We have these muscle suits we wear live.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, and I know the women are appreciative of it. So keep doing that.
Yeah, we try to get a good 10 hours of sleep every night. That's our way of keeping fresh and making sure that the shows we have as much energy as possible. If we don't get our 10, we definitely take our grandpa nap at around 5:30 in the afternoon.
Well, you got to do that, and good for you for setting that time aside because the rock and roll lifestyle doesn't usually lend itself to that type of sleep habit.
Exactly.
So good for you for putting that in. So for all the people who are going to the show tomorrow night, and it's going to be an awesome show. I know that. I've read some of the reviews. This is only your third stop on the tour.
This will be our third stop.
And the first two, apparently, you're hitting them out of the park. So well done, right off the bat.
Thank you. We've been very, very happy with the feedback we're getting from the fans and some of the reviews. We don't tend to always search for the reviews and read it by ourselves, but we have fans that tweet about it, and they put the reviews out and go, guys, you got to read this. And of course, if they're good, we want to read them. But,
absolutely.
We try to ignore the bad ones.
Honestly, I haven't found a bad one yet. Well, that's just me. But
that's good. We don't look for those.
Let's not go digging them up.
Yeah, exactly. As far as I'm concerned, they're not even out there.
Dig deep enough, you might find one. But.
We are talking with Chris and Brian from Daughtry, a big show coming up tomorrow night at Massey Hall. It's going to be an absolutely awesome show. Let's talk about the show tomorrow night because I'm hearing some things about some of the other first two stops that you've done. There's apparently a lot of acoustic stuff in the show, and aside from all
there's a couple tunes
where
we strip it down and in these settings we love. It's already intimate as it is, and then bringing it even that much more so with the acoustic tunes. It's almost like they're in my living room.
And let's be honest, the ladies love the acoustics, right?
They do. It's a moment where you can't hide behind anything. You can't. You're as vulnerable as it's going to be during that part of the set. So if you're having a bad night vocally, they're about to find out.
Has that happened recently?
No. It's been awesome, man. We've had knock on
whatever this
faux
is.
wood.
Yeah, faux wood.
We've had some the first two nights. Those first shows, you want them under your belt, not because you want them over with, but you just want to know that everything went well those first couple shows. And
sure.
Then it's like, all right, smooth sailing from here on out. And they were great. All the production cues were on. Everybody in our crew working their butts off to make sure the show goes, perfectly according to us and them. And it's been a lot of fun. A lot more production, I think, involved with this show than in the previous tours.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
I was going to ask what you've kind of taken from the first couple of tours, and that you either said, I really love when we did that, and we should do more of that, or that didn't quite work out.
Well, we've done the pyro, and to be honest, breathing in sulfur every night wasn't that great.
Yeah.
I asked Chad from Nickelback, I was like, dude, how do y'all do this every night? He goes, 15 years or however long they've been doing it with the pyro, and you get used to it. But I was like, no thanks, have it. You can have it.
I'm also hearing that you're doing some covers in the show. Can we talk about that a little bit? I mean, and I love when
it's
groups
all
do
on
this.
YouTube, so I guess it's no surprise at this point. But
I haven't seen the video, but I have heard you've done some Tom Petty. And
oh yeah.
So I love
We've
when
been wanting
groups
to do this
that.
song for years.
Really?
And we could never really get everybody on board until now for whatever reason, but it just really flows. And it's a fun moment for us because vocally it's not that difficult. It gives me a good vocal break. It's the first time ever we've actually had like a jam song where it really feels like a big long musical jam where I can just play guitar and not really have to worry about anything.
It's great because it's one of the only tunes in the set where there literally is no definite ending to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, seriously. Like
we just wait until Steely feels like he's done guitar soloing.
He has some wrap it up music he plays, and then we know it's done.
Nice. Okay. We got to play some music here. It's 4:07. It's 98.1 CHFI. Darren Osborne talking with Chris and Brian Craddock from Daughtry, who are playing tomorrow night at Massey Hall. You guys cool to stick around for a couple more minutes?
Absolutely.
You okay?